holy shit, they do have atrazine in the water, and it does lower testosterone, and the average testosterone of the average man now that's in his 20s is that of a man even just 25 years ago that was in his 60s. And why would they want to demasculinize men in America? There's only one motherfucking reason, and it's to conquer it. Well, let's not also forget about the weather balloon that was allowed to go all the way across the United States and happened to pass over some of the most important military bases that we have in this country with the most secret technology that we have. And it was allowed to do so uninterrupted by the Biden administration, and then finally symbolically shot down after it had done its job. Mm-hmm. Then it was confirmed after the fact that they actually did get all that information they were looking for. Mm-hmm. Now we have military-age males coming across the border by the thousands, as you pointed out, every single day. And it's been happening for the last 2.5 years at the tune of hundreds of thousands of Chinese military-age males right now in the United States. We have now them going on and actually observing security protocols at some of these bases, like close up. And
bro, not to cut you, there's a case on here. Let me pull it up real quick because this is very, very important. U.S. officials also described Chinese nationals at the White House leaving tours to take photos of the grounds, communications equipment, and positions of Secret Service and other guards.
Yeah, why would they want to know that information? Okay, and then on top of it, let's talk about the thousands of acres of property that has been accumulated by the Chinese surrounding key strategic military bases in the United States. All right. They're planning to take us over, and people do not understand that. And Biden has taken money to give them all the strategic advantage that they would ever need to do so. He allowed the weather balloon to go across. He allows these people to come across the border. He allows these spies to do these things with no punishment. He's destroying the unity of the country intentionally. He's created disasters in most of the cities in this country intentionally via the crime and the identity politics and the division and the not prosecuting of any sort of crime whatsoever. I mean, dude, this guy's, and we've been saying this for years, he's been putting us on a silver platter for China to come in and get whatever they want. And now that's just what's disturbing about this to me is that these people are observing like actual on-site protocols. And you don't observe those on-site protocols unless you are planning something in the somewhat near future. Mm-hmm. Of how to actually get in control of these situations.
It's reconnaissance, and that's the key thing when it comes to reconnaissance. You got to have the most up-to-date information, right? You can't rely on information that was taken 2 years ago because things change.
Right. And so, this isn't good. I think we're going to have the most turbulent next 12 to 16 months in the history of the country. I think there's a real possibility that we could have unrest, meaning a war on our soil. And I've been warning about this for years. None of this shocks me. None of this surprises me. This is what I've seen coming and what I've been trying to communicate to you guys coming. And, I would appreciate it as if you guys would like go out and like when all this stuff starts to happen and people start talking about other hosts on other shows who got shit right. If you guys would go tell them like, dude, this guy's been talking about this for fucking years. Because I have been. And half of you guys think I'm crazy. You think, oh, there's a conspiracy. Well, conspiracy is a real thing. Conspiracy theory is a theory. And it seems that all my conspiracy theories are actual real conspiracies by the way that they unfold. So everything that I've said about Biden serving us up to China has unfolded more and more and more and more. It's not going the other way.
No, it's not.
It's not going more. In fact, China issued a threat last Thursday through their media that if we help Taiwan, and their quote was, there will be lethal consequences for the United States. So these guys are getting ready to rock and they're getting ready to roll. And Their kids are in summer camp, learn how to shoot guns and learn how to train and learn how to fight. And our kids are learning from women with fucking rainbow hair colors how to cut off their dicks. So you do the math on where we're at. You parents better start raising your kids right, because if you don't start raising your kids right, they're going to get slaughtered by these other people in other countries. We don't live in this iron dome of security where we're untouchable like you guys think.
No, that's been the fallacy and that's been sold to us.
That if we were bordered by hostile countries like some other countries are, these people would have a very real understanding that this could happen at any time, and this sort of preparation would be normal. But because that's never actually happened here, because of the strategic location that our country actually holds, meaning it's hard to invade, all right? Because of that, nobody takes it serious, and everybody thinks that America is this, amazing place that can never be fucked with. And and then, by the way, they villainize all the people who would stand up and defend this country for or against those people, right?
Yep.
So we have our own people, these progressive liberal dumbasses in here villainizing masculinity, villainizing men, feminizing young boys, making them weak, making them soft, teaching them bullshit like gender ideology. And the only reason they're able to do that is because they think that we're not touchable, and we are touchable. And we have a generation of kids from the age of 0 to 20 that, unless things majorly change, are going to be incapable of actually defending this country in just 10 more years. We're not talking, this isn't 20 years. We're talking within the next 10 years, if we're not already there. I mean, that depends on how strong the 20-year-old generation is right now, which by all accounts, it doesn't seem like it's real fucking strong. And it certainly doesn't feel like it's very patriotic. So, I don't know, man.
Yeah. Yeah, the strategic thing, that's something people like. China's not going to roll up with their warships on our coast.
No, they're going to send as many people
to make
as
sure they got people inside first.
And then a switch would flip, and those people would all become soldiers. They're already here.
They're here, man. I mean, I would say here's the only positive that I could see, right? I think this is going to be like I mean, everybody's seen the movie Red Dawn. I think we'll get to some of that part. And the only thing that makes me somewhat optimistic is the fact of knowing that, all of our true American patriots, the guys that were in the military, they're gone. They're now on the streets with us. You know what I'm saying? So if it was to come to that,
okay.
I feel like there's going to be certain
I can agree with that. Most of
those
those men are in their late 30s or early 40s or older.
Yeah.
All right. So how many more years can they do that?
Yeah, that's true. It's very, very true. Yeah. I mean, if China was to do some shit tomorrow,
our age range,
might be all right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
will be all right.
But in 5 years or 10 years, no fucking way.
Ain't looking
because
good.
the actual masculine men, which are usually of the ages of late 30s to like 50, right, that are still somewhat active and healthy and able to train and fight, those men are going to be old men, and the young men are not becoming men.
Yeah.
They're on spiritual journeys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a massive vacuum there, man.
Dude, I even see these talking heads, these guys that got podcasts, trying to break down masculinity on their podcasts when, it's very clear that they have very little of it. You know what I mean? Dude, just fucking be a man. Stand the fuck up for what is right. Eat right. Train hard. Work hard. Provide. Protect. Tell the truth. Stand on what you believe. Be a fucking man.
Eat a steak.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. It's real simple.
Yeah.
Take care of people. Do the right thing. Be a good example. Say yes when you mean yes and follow through. And when you mean no, follow through on that too. This is not hard. Take initiative. Take charge. Make some decisions. Be a fucking leader in your household. These things matter, and they matter more now than they've ever mattered before. And no masculinity coach or man camp or this or that or this is going to get you. This is basic shit. Y'all know what to do. Go fucking do it.